little black pupils. So I put a link in here. It has a lawyer of a police chief Cintron and 1 years ago involved with the Cololo house at 80 Carriage Hill Drive with the police confessions. They're switching names. The police are switching names with this police chief Cintron and years ago tied to that same house. There's a Smith family, a whole bunch of people tied to them too. Involved with the principal child defendant. People putting fake ties to me. People put in fake conversations with me with a Leahy family as medical families involved personally with a Brian Silver and a Leahy family with doctors personally professionally together with prosecutors involved with this Brian Silver and I mean, probably has one and judges. There's a Judge Smith. There are other judges like a Judge Killian speaking fake things in records. Get them on paper, one name in sequence. I'll show you what to do. I'm gonna sweep the floor with these creeps. Get them out of the healthcare too. What are they doing? Judge Killian's got his kids next to him too. I saw him online speaking on the internet. He has you have the audacity to still have delusions wrought people, black pupils. These are some KKK theme, black theme, and Latino theme. They have some Mendez police. Their roles on Fox Connecticut News in Hartford. They have O'Brien family members with the Hartford Police Departments and Rocky Hill Police Departments through time. They also have roles with Sandy Hook campuses. These same names, the principal child abuser I caught them with. And the news forced it. They have a guy who looks just like Fox News, this guy who was reporting in the story I put the link to, but he's a different guy. I believe his name is Roger Suzanne with WFSB. But next to Fox Connecticut News and next to WFSB, there are intelligence names and roles with these people that have been putting the fake police reports. I never had a class with Eric Mendez and or nor with his brother. I only know his name because people repeated his name to me. And then he played his face was right there at the in other words, they're playing the game like that. People with the FBI involved with the World Trade Center attack more too. There's a Keene family. I never had anything to do with the Keene family. I asked them nicely, I can't get help. They're not there. Get them on paper, one name in sequence. They put me to fake conversations about the World Trade Center too, and with the news, and with the interbranch. And I was in the Ninth Circuit Court right next to the World Trade Center that day of the attack. I came back and found out about the attack. So you guys should fear God, putting me and others to fake conversations about the World Trade Center and for your roles with the FBI and the other agencies involved. CIA has people with the name Kelly Gazmirik, and they have roles with Russians with this Wethersfield police lawyer. This police chief Cintron has this one woman Bayard. She has roles with the Wethersfield. Also, there's a guy with that name who's a substitute name. It might be her husband. Now these are people involved with federal crime is sticking them into databases at campuses in between them, including private and public school, because that's how they get people not to be able to tell the truth in the future, or they'll attack strangers because they got caught attached spreading lies. There are all kinds of evidence of crimes, wire crime acts and methods. Wethersfield police have been refusing to identify themselves. The police chief has been influencing them to switch names. They make confessions about it. That's what that lady's trying to cover up with the FBI and other agencies. They have roles with the intelligence community next to WFSB in Rocky Hill. The Elm Streets in Wethersfield and Rocky Hill have people with the name Oliveri involved with them with foreign and domestic military involved with the child offenders, identity theft, fraud, slanders. What's this, Mark Rick Ciampaglione? Get my name out of your sick head and your brother's Mark Ciampaglione. Get out of there, dealing with what are you doing with what are they called? Microchips. What are you doing with insurance companies? Get out of that. Get out of the World Trade Center. Fix the fake conversations. Get on paper with the courts' names and the federal criminals. You guys, various natures of federal criminals. And I caught you with the principal child abuser, the principal being before he was caught. And the police chief Cintron has a Jessica Cintron, little coward. Oh, hide behind your daughter. Get on paper, one name in sequence, you little punk. And get your lawyer on paper too. Let's go. And this Peruta guy and the rest of the Russians who confessed involvements with him and with the corners of the streets involved with him. He's got the corner. You guys have fake news too on the corners of the streets of the principal's child abusers campus with people planting evidences that live on another corner street, another part of the town near Paul Kelly. Paul Kelly and his mother and people associated with the military involved, the Air Force. people involved on the street of Joshua Julian, involved with the Facebook page of the principal child abuser and the New Britain Superior Court's Facebook page involved. Little faggots with the sexual circles too, making rape threats. Get on paper with the New Britain Superior Court and with the Facebook pages of Judge Janine and Judge Napolitano. You can't even get them on paper with the New Britain Superior Court people. Let's go. You can't even get it. They're liable when you ask them for help. They're also tactically delusions wrought. All the formal identities lost is founding black pupils. These are some black KKK themed too, on the state judicial branch offices and the family members of the courts, judges, and prosecutors. All kinds of probate court judges involved with people all along Hangdog Lane and Two Rod Highway who went out of their way to pretend to know me. And people I don't even know at all involved with that, with these courts. Get them on in that paper. Let's go. I shouldn't have to beg you, B.